Edifying video. Today's lesson is going to be called Land Greatly Polluted, right? First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and his only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahawashi, right? And the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who have ruled well through the Spirit and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days, and has pushed this gospel and this truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days, right? I came across this video, and it's on the Willie Williams show, right? And he just like little viral clips or whatever he shows, and just seeing it, it just shows the state of mind of our people, man, right? Of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And this is, especially Eve, at this point. So I just want to play a little bit of it. And then we're going to go over a couple scriptures. It's not going to be too long. I say, Lord's will, this is edifying. Fair use. But let's see if we can get into it.
When the William, glad y'all going on and enjoying the player.
Matter of fact, let me see if I can, let's see if we can just kind of go to it and do it like Elder Apostle Tahar. So if you go to this video, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna go to it. I'm just gonna show you. So when you see in this video, this lady gets on here, this Eve gets on here, and she's talking about her body count, right? And she's asking people, why they getting on her for her body count, and she says, because people, I guess, saying that her body count was 250. And she said, and she's arguing with these people, so, nah, it's not 250, right? It's 106, maybe 110, right? Even then, right? Like, what are we doing? What's the state of our people, right? And she finds nothing wrong with it, She, is quick to get on these social medias and talk about, like she said, she's like, she says, what's normal to you? What does she say? This is my, basically she was saying it's her stuff, and what is it to anybody else, right? So, she's just getting on here and she's rambling, about her body count. She's letting people, it's not 250, it's 106, maybe 110, right? Even then, it's still, this is the madness and the state of mind of our people. This is why 2/3 of our people are going to have to be put to death, right? This is why, our people are so, caught out there. And it's just, this is why, you have all these, matter of fact, we'll get into it, right? Let's just get into the scriptures, right? So, like I say, this is from the Willie Williams show. I didn't want to play it, but basically this is what I saw, and she's sitting there having an argument like on live or whatever she's on and going back and forth about her body count, and basically she's like, what is it to you, but this is the state of mind of our people, man, especially the younger generation and a lot of Eves, man. Right, but they don't care. It's my body, my choice, blah, 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 Then they wondering why later in life then they can't find someone who wants to be with them, right? So let's get into it. Let's just get into the scriptures. Like I said, we're going to make this pretty short and then get into it, right? So let's go to the book of Ecclesiasticus and the book of Sirach, Let's just go into it. All right. Let's start at this is the book of Sirach, chapter 26, and verse number 9. Right? It says, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids, right? And she got them long eyebrows, what do they call them? Cumbrellas. She has that. She has that look. You know what I mean? And you can see they all have that same little, persona a lot of times, And that's not trying to get on people, but this is the thing. They have the little They lay down the little baby hair for their lace fronts or whatever it is. They got the big eyelashes, this, that, and the other. You know, they they look all clean, right? But they're filthy in the inside. You know. So it says the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. It says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through much liberty. Right? And this is what's happening, right? This woman, right? She has been, and when you watch the video, and I might put the description in the chat or in the description box or whatever, but she talks about it. She's like at a younger age, you know, she was giving the box away to everybody. You know, she was doing all that, right? And this is why the scriptures, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is so important to us, man, to keep us in there, because it says, if thy daughter be shameless, it says, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty, right? And that's what you see that's happened through all the liberty. And, you know, she's basically abused herself, you know? She's basically abused herself and given herself to everybody, every Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know? No pun intended, right? When you read on verse 12, it says, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain and drink of every water near her. And that's what she stated she was doing, right? It says, by every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow, right? And she has opened her quiver. She said it wasn't 250 times like everybody was saying, but it might have been 106, 110, right? 110 arrows inside you, you know, with all different types of DNA and spirits that are on these people, man, you know? How many demons does this woman have on her? You know what I mean? When you think about, but this is why the scriptures tell you, you know, and this is why it's important, because they give us direction, you know? It gives us direction. And the scriptures tell us, you know, it's clear. What is that? Hosea 4 and verse number 6. It says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of the Most High, I will also forget thy children. Right? And we've seen this, you know, through the generations, you know. It's acceptable to, you know, for a woman to give herself to everything and everybody, you know, and be okay with it. You know, and that's why this place has to be destroyed. That's why this place has to be destroyed. And a lot of our people, like it says, 2/3 of our people got to be destroyed here in Babylon, because they have this mindset and they can't get it out of their mindset. You know, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, they lack it, and they're destroyed. So they have to be destroyed. Okay. What's the other one? You know, because they don't understand the things that they're doing to themselves. You know, you're not only destroying, you're destroying yourself. You're destroying, you know, a woman is likened unto like land. You know, a man puts his seed, right? He puts his seed into a woman, right? A woman is fertile, like the ground is fertile, right? So, you know, a woman is likened unto the ground, unto the earth. Right? And you basically are polluted earth, right? And this is talking about, you know, the Israel. You know, Israel was a horse woman. You know, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, right? Going worshiping these other idols. You know, doing all this wickedness, right? And we see it too, just right now, like I say, with this Eve right here. Right, so this is Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, they say, if a man put away his wife, right, and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Right? And the scriptures tell you about that, right? It says, shall not the land be greatly polluted? Well, why is it polluted? Because you have all these different seeds in the same earth, you know? You have all these different seeds that are planted in this earth, right? And with this lady, you got about 110 different seeds that's in your earth. In that's greatly polluted, right? And that's why the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right, the Israelites. That's why there's so many diseases and things running rapid in our community, right? Because of things like this. Okay, it says, "But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers," right? It says, "Yet turn again to me, saith Yahawashi," right? Because he was talking. That's how we did, Spirits. We were playing spiritual whores out here, But physically, we have our women out here, physically being, these whores, right? And this is this is the madness and the state of mind that our people are in, man, right? And this is just another reason why, Yahawah Shai has to put a reset, on our people, right? On these Jakes and Eves, these 2/3 of our people are going to have to be destroyed, right? And this is why this is got to be a reset on the world, right? Because this is the mentality that's been pushed, to our people, and to the point that they accepted this, and this is the norm, This is the norm. This is the wickedness, of our people, So, and that's why the scriptures tell you, don't give too much liberty, right? Because they'll abuse themselves. And you see, she's, and then she, later on in life, she's going to be wondering why nobody wants her, why nobody wants to, they don't want to stick around, right? They might just want to plant the seed and be gone, But this is the state of mind, right? And this is the lack of knowledge of our people, that has destroyed us, man, right? And this is just another reason why we need Yahawah Bahasham Shai. We need Yahweh to send his son, Yahawashi, back to put this place in order, man. To put this place in order, right? And to purge this place, man. Right? And to bring our people back, in righteousness, man. Right? That's because a lot of people, they're gonna have to face this death on this side, man. In Babylon, they're gonna have to face a gruesome death, man. Let me see. What is it? Zechariah. Let's just get it. All right, Zechariah 13:8. Right? And it says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahawah Bahasham Shai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein." Right? 2/3 of our people are going to have to be put to death, man, here in Babylon, because they have this mentality. They don't care. They don't care about themselves, and they don't care about, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding at the end of the day. Right? Because it ultimately wasn't given unto them. Right? But it says, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahawah Bahasham Shai is my power." Right? And they don't, and the thing too is they don't understand that we're coming in a time where, a woman is going to be trying to cling to a man, and who's going to want that, right? What is that? Isaiah 4:1. This is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man. One man saying, we will eat our bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." Right? But just think about that. If you've opened up your quiver to every arrow, and you've done all this, who do you think is gonna want you, man? At the end of the day, right? What these women don't understand is they're gonna need a man, right? What is that for? A covering. Let me see if I can get that. I think it's Isaiah 2. Is it 32? Let me see. This is Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 2. It says, "A man shall be a hiding place from the wind." That wind represents the destruction, right? We got Jacob's trouble coming, right? Where a lot of you, these independent women, they're gonna be trying to look for a man, look for a man, right? And ultimately, the men of the Lord, right? And it says, a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land, right? But who's gonna want that, right? At the end of the day, man, when you've basically just abused yourself, with many and many people, no one's gonna want that, right? So we folks gotta wake up, man. We living in these times, and people thinking that, they can get away with it, and nothing's being seen about it, right? They thinking that there's no repercussions for this, right? And just understand that, destruction is coming. Okay? So Lord's will, this is edifying, right? I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Halal, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes scattered abroad. A mighty shalom to the elect, to the 144,000 men, right? 12,000 from each tribe, and to the rest of the elect, right? Stay diligent, stay focused, keep enduring, right? You women, you children, right? Those, who are faithful, to in this walk, in this ministry, man, continue to endure, continue to examine yourself. We got to come out of these ways, man, right? Because these ways are just leading to ultimate destruction, and the Lord is not going to have patience on people, man, So we need to, seek Yahawah while he may be found, call upon him while he is near, right? And turn back to our power, turn back to our instructions, man, that we were given, And with that, I want to say shalom.